Here's a tip that will make your wild duck and goose breast taste a lot better. This is for a skinless, boneless breast. You are going to want to cut off all the silver skin, fat, tendons, blood clots, get rid of pellets, feathers, etc. Lay your breast down and start with a fillet knife. Cut that outer thin layer off. That's kind of a silver skin looking kind of membrane, so to speak. Get that off as best you can, and then go through the rest of it on that side. There's a blood clot I'm getting rid of. There's a little more kind of that silvery skin kind of. I'm going to try to get as much of that off as I can. By the way, when you first start doing this, it's going to drive you crazy. You're going to think, I'm never going to be able to do this. But the more you practice, the easier it gets. And the taste will improve dramatically of your wild game waterfowl. Now on the the inside of the breast, so to speak, the one that's more towards the center of the body, that side of the breast, there'll be a little kind of piece of fat there, and then there's a tendon that runs kind of diagonal inside of the breast, and here I'm exposing that tendon. And it starts up towards the top, the part of the breast that's near the head. Now I slid underneath of it, and I'm cutting the other side of it off. I'm leaving it attached at the breast, and I know my hands are in the way, but then I'll cut it all off so it kind of all stays in one piece. If you end up getting rid of it, but it's cut in multiple pieces, obviously no big deal. So that will make it a lot more tender not to have that that tendon inside of the breast. So looking it over and seeing what else looks kind of not great. If there's any pellet holes, I kind of cut those open, like there's one, and really make sure that there's no feathers or not a pellet in there. Blood clot and little gunky. There's some little teeny wad of feathers, but still that's not going to help the flavor, that's for sure. There's some more feathers. So you're just going through and you're cleaning this up really well, and like now the breast is like not one cool looking piece, but once you cook it, it won't matter. So the taste is just going to be so much better. So I keep on going through this breast and just looking for yucky little things that you wouldn't want to eat, and getting it to where it's just nice duck meat without the things you don't want. And again, this one had a few pellet holes in it and things like that, so it kind of looks kind of a weird shape, but you won't even notice that once it's cooked. So now I think I'm going to do another breast again. Basically the same as the first one, but I recorded it, so I'm just going to let the footage roll so you can watch another one be done if you want. Otherwise, thanks for watching. At the end, you'll see that there's a bowl of the breast meat in a marinade, and then a bowl. The second bowl is breasts that have been trimmed, and the third bowl is all the trashy stuff. And that we give to our laying hens, so we don't really waste it. It comes back to us as eggs, so that's kind of a cool part of having laying hen chickens. So those are the duck breasts in the marinade. The second bowl is the good breast after trimming, and the third bowl is the junk that goes to the chickens.